The discipline of hypnosis and hypnotherapy has put a lot of effort into distancing itself from what might be seen as its rather murky history, with Mesmer doing some really strange things like putting animal magnetism into a tree and then having people touch the tree to fix their hysterical fits, or some of the rather spectacular demonstrations of the 1800s. So it's become rather clinical in many ways. It's become rather white coat. And while I understand that that gives people confidence in what it does and takes it away of the realm of the magical, I think that quite a lot has been lost in that process. And though I was trained in that kind of formal style, I found that when I work in a more Ericksonian way, which is to say that I work in the line of Milton Erickson and allow myself to go into trance, then the language that I use and the direction that I go and the direction that the client goes on their journey with me can become really quite fantastic. And an example of that would be one time when I was hypnotizing someone and the generative power of my unconscious started kicking in, and I found myself taking the guy across a field of wheat to a tree where there was a crystal hanging from the tree, and he took the crystal and he looked at it, and there was a symbol there which I asked his own unconscious to generate. I said, there's a symbol there and it's meaningful for you. And then when he came out of trance, he said that all happened. And he had actually been walking through a field and he had come to a tree and there had been a crystal hanging in it. Now, I didn't know that about the guy, and I have no idea how that particular series of words came to me, but it showed to me something about the very curious power of the unconscious when you let it go to generate useful material, which is very, very specific. And I mentioned this to my supervisor and he said, oh yeah, telepathy, it's one of the perks of the job.